This is hydrogen tap. What we're doing right now is looking at the Aaron cell. It's a 15-plate cell. Each plate is separated by 1/8 of an inch. This is a test that you have to look from the first to the end. In the last test, what we did is we demoed the use of the spring water in the cell, and you could see what it's doing here. I've got it back in the spring water, and you can see the amount of gas it's producing, which isn't too much. It is producing it, and it seems to be clear or clean. In just a minute, you're going to see a few pieces of garbage come up. But all in all, the cell is not producing very much hydrogen oxygen. What this video is going to show you is a new discovery. Hopefully you'll consider it as important as I did. Right now we're operating over 12 volts to get what you see here in the spring water. I showed you before regular tap water in the last video, and it was full of garbage. We'll turn this off in a minute. The voltage is running over 13 volts using a charging system with it. It's a good view of the cell. Again, this is in what's called spring water. This was in the last video. I'm redoing it in this video in the beginning so you can see what it looked like. It's a good view of the top of the cell. Again, the plates are separated by 1/8 of an inch. You can go on hydrogen tap.com if you want to see what the cell looks like on stills. And I have some Meyer information up there as well. Again, it's in spring water right now. So between the last video and this video, you could see the garbage in the last video and the amount of hydrogen that came out of the cell using tap water. The reason I'm showing you the long video on this is because the cell is not operating correctly. It should be putting out more hydrogen than it is, and we're putting out more than 13 volts at almost 15 amps. I'm sorry, almost 10 amps. I don't remember what it was. We'll look at it in a second. And now what we're going to do is put straight tap water in this unit. The tap water has been run for 30 seconds. Same tap water you saw in the previous video that showed you all the garbage. Now watch what happens. If you go back to the last video and see the tap water test, compare it with this video, and you're going to notice something really interesting. This is putting out so much hydrogen that I'm going to have to turn it off. And it's only putting out that hydrogen with 11 volts. And let's look at the amp meter. And you can see it's only a little over 10. It's about 12 amps. If you remember a lot of the other videos out there by other people, they're saying that they're putting out much, much more with much less. Look how much hydrogen is coming out of this cell. This is the Aaron cell, 15-plate system. Now look at the voltage that we're using, 11. In just a moment, we're going to see it go down because I'm not using a charger on this. This is putting out so much hydrogen that I'm going to have to turn